YouTube, how we doing? Player Props Savant back here with another round of our YouTube free plays. June 11th, we're riding a 4-game heater right now with our pitching props right now. Last night, we were able to cash in on a 1.5 unit plus money play. Trevor Rogers over 6.5 strikeouts. A fairly easy one. He ended up having 8 through 7 innings, but like I said, the Rockies away from home are just so bad. You've got to fade them every time they're away from Coors. Had it at a 2-unit play for our VIPs over there, so that was really nice to get. Almost 8 units profit yesterday. Huge day, swept baseball. Straight plays, just loaded up on the Astros. So team total, first 5, first team to score. Pretty much everything you could take on the Astros besides money line we were on, so that was nice. Yeah, it was a really good day. Just very happy our YouTube plays are popping off right now. 4 straight. And we're going to a pretty unpopular play today. I'm sure everybody's going to have the over. I am going to be on the sweaty under again. We've been doing pretty well on these. I've been seeing pretty good numbers for myself on these unders because I don't play them very much. So without further ado, we are going to be riding with the under 7.5 strikeouts for the Hall of Famer Clayton Kershaw. I'll be on the under. He is playing the Rangers in LA. Beautiful night, 70 degrees, blowing straight out. So first off, that's great for hitters. On the non-numbers aspect, as a pitcher, and especially as a pitcher that's getting up in age, as Kershaw is, he's going to be trying to keep that ball on the ground. He's going to run that cutter, run that slider on some hands tonight, try to get weak contact, stay in the game longer. Especially when the wind's blowing out. As a pitcher, you have to be able to obviously get to your bullpen. So you're trying to get that 6-7 innings, and if he's trying to stretch out, he can't be going for strikeouts, especially against this scrappy Rangers team. I don't think they're good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying go bet the Rangers. I'm not saying that at all. But they have been pretty pesky against lefties. Last 3 lefties they faced were Alex Wood, Adam Gommer, and Rich Hill. All of them who have decent strikeout stuff. Gommer's been pretty good. Ended up with 6 through 6 innings for him for strikeouts for the Rockies against them last time. So Gommer, 6. Alex Wood, who was pretty good. I mean, at the start of the year, he was one of the best ERAs. He only had 3. And Rich Hill only had 3 against this Rangers team. They're pretty pesky against lefties. Strikeout numbers are a lot lower than I thought, besides Joey Gallo. I looked in his Fangraphs, was around 40% strikeout rate. So hopefully we don't go through the order 8 times and Gallo has to face him 8 times because that's going to be 8 strikeouts. I'm just kind of expecting the strikeouts from him. But a lot of guys have pretty low strikeout rates, well below the league average. From the lefties that faced Rich Hill last, we were going with Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, who's actually pretty good. I think he leads the league in hits, or second in the league in hits. He has a 15%. Willie Calhoun, 14%. Garcia, 24%. Solak, 20%. Culberson, only 16%. Pretty low strikeout rates against lefties. They're throwing a lot of righties out there. Obviously, we're going to probably have 2 strikeouts automatically through their lineup with Gallo, and since it's interleague, they're going to have their pitcher hitting too. So I don't think Fulton-Evans is going to last very long, so they'll probably get a pinch hitter in there. But like I said, Kershaw's a smart enough pitcher where he's going to try to go deep in this game. If he has to go deep in this game, he's going to be trying to get weak contact and get the ball on the ground. So like I said, it's the same thing as Brad Keller. When the wind's blowing out and he's a sinker guy, I wouldn't be surprised if we're seeing a lot of cutters tonight out of Kershaw trying to get in on hands and try to keep the ball on the ground. Also, just for Kershaw numbers, he's only hit this in 3 of 7. So, I mean, the numbers are there. They're not giving the Rangers that respect. And I wouldn't give them either. But when you look at the numbers of their stuff against lefties, it's not terrible. It's really just a big name guy, right? You're getting the Kershaw name, and I believe Kershaw had like 10 Ks or 9 Ks in his last outing. But they're going to be throwing out a lot of righties. Kershaw only has like a 26% strikeout rate at home, which is pretty good, but 26 going against those 15, I see maybe 1 or 2. I'm hoping we only get about 3 through the first time through the lineup, which is his best time through the lineup, average-wise. But It's hard going with the Rangers. It's hard trusting the Rangers. I get it, but we're going with an under. Pretty good line, -120. I just think that's way too high of a line for Kershaw here at this point in his career. Yes, he's been getting the strikeouts as of late, but we're going with the pesky Rangers to put the ball in play. Hopefully Kershaw goes 6 innings, 6 strikeouts, just routine pedestrian day at the office. Doesn't try to ram it up just because he's at home in the summertime. Hopefully that ball's blowing out. We get a few homers off him, and we do pretty well there. So we are going with Clayton Kershaw under 7.5 strikeouts, -120. I'm over on Bet Rivers for that one, so go lock that one in. We're going for 5 straight free plays, free props over here on YouTube. Let's get to number 5 and let's cash another ticket. Go Rangers.